3, 2, 1. We are now live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stupendous, expeditiously ubiquitous episode of Buddy Talks.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Adam Analyzes.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of In Our Honest Opinion. I am Will, and joining me as usual is...
The theme music.
Yeah! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of In Our Honest Opinion.
Hold up. I actually wasn't happy with mine. I want to redo it.
Gotcha, you're looking for inspiration?
Yeah.
I think you lost that battle.
When you get home, record it, and then send it to me, and I will drop it in.
It's way too much work.
Oh, well. That's on you.
It's probably way too much work for you with the editing side now with the new,
exactly.
new changes.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, welcome to definitely another episode of In Our Honest Opinion. I am Will, and joining me as usual is...
I am Marvin, and joining me as usual is... I can't speak.
It's all right, it happens.
It's all right.
Adam.
Like oh, wow, thanks.
Adam.
Okay, that works.
Good
night, everybody.
Yeah. And we're done. You guys heard all of the intros for all of our wonderful shows. This is the first episode of the WTF, or not the first episode, I'm sorry, but this is our first.
This is the first In Our Honest Opinion from the WTF Block.
Yeah, WTF Block. Hey, I hear you. You're so close.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit. So for those of you who have been partaking, you probably listened to the most recent drop of Buddy Talks yesterday. Today, of course, you're listening to the wonderful In Our Honest Opinion. Matter of fact, yesterday you should have listened to also the 31 Nights of Fright. That is, day 23? And
Correct.
then today, day 24. And then tomorrow you've got AdamAnalyzes.com.
Which is still on
which is
hiatus.
Yeah. But AdamAnalyzes.com, which you
Yes.
can continue to listen to, the 31 Nights of Fright. Episode 24.
24?
Did I say that right?
To be fair.
24. 25.
It's
24.
going to be an episode involving
It's episode
stakes
25.
and lands.
Indeed. And also, Season 7 of Letterkenny has premiered finally on Hulu, and I'm very excited
Has
about
it?
that. Yes.
Nice.
So that actually showed up on Hulu, like recommendations
Yes.
or whatever, and I was
Because it's amazing.
I
It's
was
very
gonna,
Canadian.
I was gonna watch it, but I didn't yet. I'm sorry.
You should be. Hopefully you get to it before Will finishes Avatar The Last Airbender.
I knew that was coming. You monster.
And he could let his kids watch Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm sure they would advocate for it.
They would. And just to rub a little salt in the wound, I watched El Camino on Netflix.
Yeah.
Why? Like, seriously, why?
It's because
We'll touch on that in a little
he
bit.
wanted to get people to do a 5-star rating and a written text review for
That's
our
exactly
show. Because digital hugs are needed because he watched El Camino. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say anything or comment on it.
Why don't you watch Breaking Bad first?
Because there's a lot of other things that happen that I need to get to before I... It's like hour-long episodes I need to commit to.
This is a 2-hour-long episode.
But I want to see the rest of Breaking Bad before I watch El Camino.
Just watch
Well,
it
yeah,
and clean your
I want to
palate
do
of
it the
all.
right way.
Yeah, you can just do what Will did.
Pull a Will.
Just watch it.
Yeah, and then be totally confused and then really not like it.
Definitely not what I expected to pop up at the top of Netflix.
Well, he's got to make some money somehow.
Yeah, exactly. But definitely give us those digital hugs because we love it. They make us feel so good deep down inside.
And listen to Buddy Talks.
Remember that you can do that. Nice. Remember you can do that over at inouronestopinion.com. And then, of course, you can hit us all individually at buddytalkspodcast.com, adamanalyzes.com, and always over at our Instagram at IOHO_podcast. So.
.com.
Yeah.
Right?
What if that was all spelled out, right? IOHO_podcast.com.
.com.
Yeah.
.com.
.com.
Just two .coms.
I actually saw the Discord changed. It says AdamAnalyzes.com,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
welcome. I did change that to because of the .com.
Yeah, I noticed mine changed too.
Yeah. I think I have it changed to Buddy Talks with
yeah.
Marvin, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so join us on
.com.
Discord, of course. Those links are always over at inouronestopinion.com. So.
Yep.
Before we get started with all the fun stuff, because today we've got a mishmash of topics, nothing too crazy, but we're going to talk about the recent changes on our website. We're going to talk about Gemini bombing. We're going to talk about Star Wars. We're going to talk about Bloodshot, the Joker's, Evil Dead, Carrie Fisher's, Gary Glitter, Camino,
Terminator and Mortal Kombat.
Yep, all of that. But again, let's hit our comments over on YouTube. Mr. Opus Garza said. Let's hit the read more so we can get it all in here. My comment for Joker would be too long to post here, so I'll just say this. Joaquin's version felt like a character interpretation of a mass shooter, not a criminal mastermind. He seemed like a sucker, punching coward, not the Crown Prince of Darkness. Crown Prince of Darkness, that's what I was trying to remember last time. I don't see this version being able to go toe-to-toe with the greatest detective in the world. This movie reminded me of Taxi Driver with clown makeup instead of a mohawk.
I can see that.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah, I don't think
I
anyone
mean,
here...
he's not wrong, but it was still good.
I was waiting for him to
I
drive me
feel
like, fight me.
like it was more of a, it was more of a drama, and it would have worked. I feel without the Batman and Gotham parts.
Yeah. But
can see
then
that.
Live studio audience, what do you think? Exactly.
I don't think she has anything to say.
No, I don't think so either.
She's in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
But
But I mean, overall, Zigzag's not wrong with his what he said about it. I'm surprised he went to see it.
Really?
I'm not.
I was about to say, Zigzag's a huge comic book fan.
Yeah, but he was saying he wasn't going to see it. I remember
Really?
when he was,
We all say things, and we don't follow through.
I
And we
mean,
don't mean
I'm
it.
not going to
Like Will said, he was going to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh my god, that was good. That was really good.
I am not going to see the new Star Wars movie,
You're
so
props.
hey,
I got my ticket.
I didn't.
I got my ticket.
Maybe I'll see it like 3 weeks later.
For your ticket,
I
you
got my ticket
for which one?
December 22nd.
Oh, you already booked it?
Yep.
I honestly don't think it's going to be sold out to the point where I have to worry about it.
For Dolby and stuff.
Dolby
yeah.
Cinema.
I think I'll be all right. On a Thursday show.
That's how you
I
sound in
think
my ears right now. Yeah.
No, he really was in
Nah.
here like that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Garza, for commenting. Again, we definitely agree to some extent there. Not going to argue your logic at all.
Well,
so remember,
I have
guys,
Garza comments also, but they will be on buddytalks.com.
which we're going to expand on in a second here. Remember, guys, you can always comment over on inouronestopinion.com, over on our YouTube, Twitter, and all the other fun links that you can find over at the website. But
fun links are awesome.
before we jump
Sausage
into
links.
all of the other topics, our first thing here is that there have been some changes. And if any of you have missed out on last week's episode, let's go ahead and touch on this stuff, right? Marvin, what
Yes.
have you done that has impacted the world now and is out there for people to subscribe, like, and share with all their friends?
I have released my brainchild for the last several years. Buddy Talks,
To say brainchild would...
the podcast.
yeah!
And if you have any questions, you can send them to buddytalkspod@gmail.com.
Oh, there we go. And you've got, by the time they're listening to this, 6 episodes out, right?
Yes.
You've got some amazing talent that has joined you in some of your podcasts as
Yeah,
well.
Joe did a really good job. I was very impressed.
Shut off his mic. Pull it away from him, Adam.
What?
Or shove it. Let it hit his lip.
Just
What?
like
Why?
This one's
Adam is just confused.
Why in the world would I want to do that?
Because-
Joe
be-
did an awesome job.
He did. Thank you,
Jesus.
Joe.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I got
Joe.
to listen to him drink beverages.
Did he do that? on
He,
episode?
you couldn't tell?
No.
Awesome.
He was.
There was one where
he
I
tipsy?
could. No, you could hear him drinking.
Oh,
because I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
catch it.
Gotcha.
But if you didn't notice,
I think that's the only episode. The one with just you and him.
I don't remember which one it was now.
Because there's one episode that I've only listened to half of it so far.
Okay.
Every other episode I've listened to.
Yeah, I don't
all of it.
remember which episode.
And it was the one with Joe. So, and I think you have 2 with Joe?
I have 2 with Joe.
I think Joe is
There's
appeared
Joe
on
and
2
Brandon,
episodes.
and then there's one with just Joe.
Gotcha. Oh,
Shout
so the
out
one
to
with
Joe,
just
and
Joe.
then shout out to Brandon.
No, the one with Joe and Brandon.
Shout out to all the parents.
So if it was the one with just you and Joe, I didn't hear the drinking.
I don't remember which one it was
If it
now.
was the one with Joe and Brandon, I'm only halfway through that one.
Okay, but it would have been throughout the entire
Live studio
thing.
audience? Shoulder shrug? Live studio audience?
Exactly.
Do you carry over to the Buddy Talks podcast as well? Are you the live studio audience there as well? I have listened actually,
Ooh.
and I don't think you've actually acknowledged the live studio audience in the 5 episodes that I've listened to.
Oh, we will get to it.
So if you are, he's doing you a disservice.
We will definitely get to that.
Adam, you've got some changes as well too. You've essentially murdered the Idaho sidetrack. No, I'm just.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
he
gonna
did.
say I started actually eating
You had an
breakfast,
interview
lunch,
with
and
it?
dinner.
Yeah. Gotcha. Is that what you did?
Yeah, and I added more fruits and stuff to my diet.
And then you pooped out the beautiful Adam Analyzes. So for those of you you guys who have been following us for years now, Idaho Sidetracked was our little side our supplemental thing.
Yeah.
And born of it was the 31 Nights of Fright, and even more so beyond that was Adam Analyzes. That is the loudest voice there for sure.
Adam went on there. He was upset that it was making fun of him, and then he's like, "You know what? People like you know what you get. You get what you deserve."
Yeah.
And then he murdered.
And then he got it. Yeah.
Sidetracked.
He drowned it, I can't blame you. Definitely I think you have recorded more episodes than I think Marvin and I combined.
Probably. I mean, but it's by default because October.
Who cares?
I mean, it's 31 episodes.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So by the end of, you'll have 60. You'll have hit over 100 episodes alone.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, 150 episodes. That voice.
I had to find some of my old radio shows from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to record radio shows and stuff like that. I had to find those and
Did
unearth
you
them.
use radio voice?
I did,
Because
and I did have a soundboard too, except it was a
Did
CD.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
That had to be. So you just skip tracks
yeah. I would
to
skip the
put-
tracks, and then
yeah.
I put the microphone up to the speaker.
to the speaker.
Yeah, it was
That's
very guerrilla style.
I remember mixtapes sometimes whenever I had it was headphones like taped or like rubber banded onto, and then you hit record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I actually, this is like way old.
Yeah.
I remember when a
Like
certain
Jared
song,
old?
no, like you would go and record a song you liked off the radio.
Yeah.
You would go and put it on there, and
Yeah.
it would miss like the first couple seconds of the song.
Oh yeah, because you're never sure when they started.
Yeah.
Yep. Or the
Yeah.
idiot's still talking through
over
the
it.
through the and it's like, come on, man, you started
Yeah.
playing the music. Why'd you say something? Like,
And the thing is, they're trained to speak when like they have the music in the beginning, right, and stop speaking right before the lyrics
lyrics?
start.
Yeah,
They're trained to do that.
I hate them.
I forgot what it
Sucks.
was called, but
It's called,
annoying.
yeah, ruining mixtaping. Anyways,
just buy
but
it on iTunes.
AdamAnalyzes.com. I mean, the Adam Analyze podcast itself is on hold, but that's because you're running 31 Nights of Fright.
I am unleashing 31 episodes, which it's coming to a close,
Yeah.
and we got some exciting things to close it out.
Yeah.
And then next month he will do the 30 Days of Thanks.
Is that what it?
Yeah.
No. You had it was an even more dumb name, and that's not even grammatically correct. But it was a 31 days of thanking or
No,
something.
I think it was. I don't even
It was
remember.
something. It was just
May-
all off, and it was like perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
exactly what we
maybe
need
I
to do.
can pick out like Thanksgiving horror films.
That's not a niche genre at all.
It is.
That's
There,
that's a
there's
very
actually is,
open.
isn't there?
no. There's Thanksgiving 1 and Thanksgiving 3.
So we got.
Beautiful.
Wait, where's 2?
There was there was no number 2. That's the quality of this.
What is this thing do? We're gonna have to fix this.
You're gonna have to get fixed.
I'm looking over the Adam Analyzes podcast on Apple Podcasts, and they've got the dates all like thrown off. At least on my phone, where it's showing me a lot of 2018 episodes
Yeah.
Well, that's
instead of the 2019 stuff.
That's
Oh, but maybe it's because I've listened to it. Because
It
there's a
could
bunch
be.
of stuff here with check marks, so it's moved
yeah,
to the
because
bottom.
I don't use Apple Podcasts. so
What do you
listen
use?
to it.
What do
Feed
you
burner?
use?
I, no, I mean it's. Oh, that's in our honest opinion.
Yeah, I see. It's
It's all-
proper to me.
Is it? Yeah, the mine is all screwed up. I gotta get my. Maybe I am on beta.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
still on that beta.
I didn't
life.
update.
No?
I was like, everything is working right now. I'm not gonna update.
Leave it alone. Yeah, exactly. Just wait till the next official release.
But anyway, yeah, it'll be fun to close it out. We got some exciting things.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Shout out to Mr.
All the
Lupus
pairs.
Garza.
Yeah, that's right. You do have a little bit of stuff
And
working on the back.
thank you.
Ow, I scratched myself.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that hurt. And then, of course, over here at the Inner Honest Opinion
Maybe like,
podcast.
my appendix.
Beautiful stuff. Marvin and I were actually working on some camera stuff not too long ago. So hopefully,
I thought that was a secret.
hopefully, no, we're working on some camera stuff. Well, we've got a few tricks up our sleeve.
All right, so you
I
guys
don't know
were
what
doing,
we're putting together.
You guys were doing camera stuff.
Yeah.
Without
We were doing
We're
stuff
cam
in front
girls.
of cameras. Yeah,
That's-
exactly. Yeah.
It's a side hustle. We gotta
He was
fund this somehow.
He was twerking while I was like ruining his Smash Brothers like kill death ratio.
Will was like, "Hey guys, how's it going with his low cut V neck shirt?"
He's
He's like, "Oh no, I dropped my cactus."
And we've also set up our Patreon, which hasn't been unleashed to the public yet, but we set it up finally.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
because we're poor.
That's an understatement. But we'll end up getting that out there as well. So exclusive stuff on that end.
Yeah.
For those who subscribe. So
camera
let's
stuff gets unleashed.
yeah, exactly. The angles.
Some really good footage of Adam sleeping.
But what's happening to him while he sleeps? He's getting bombed just like Gemini Man did recently. This is the next big release. I really want to make it out to the theaters to watch this in the 60. They've got it in like a 60 frame
120
Dolby. Yeah, 120.
FPS,
my
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And 3D at 120. Like it's
Hey,
supposed to be amazing
go-
as far
Poor
as
Ang Lee.
visual quality.
Go to Disney Springs in order to actually see it like that.
No, I thought the Vet had one.
No,
I
not
could have sworn
like
it
that,
popped up.
dude. Like only like 8 theaters across the country or something like that actually had
Really,
it.
that are actually rigged for
For
it?
those of you not to know, Disney Springs is like the little shopping mall area that's out near Disney World in Orlando.
It used to be called Downtown Disney.
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
And it had
And
Pleasure
that's-
Island back in the day.
It did. Pleasure has been closed for a long time.
Very
Like,
long time.
Downtown Disney is where you could,
By the way, did you
Find
guys see
Mickey
this?
Mouse.
The launch of AMC Theater on Demand.
I saw it.
Yeah, I saw that.
They can
I
keep it.
am not participating.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No.
But anyways, Gemini Man is it's bombing. It's see 3D and HFR. What the heck is HFR?
High frame rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not in the other.
Oh no,
thing that-
60 frames. You're right.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's not the full
3D
120.
and 60 frames per second. Yeah, more
Yeah,
than double the traditional movie frame rate.
The other one is 120.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Which
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that would make slow motion look awesome, though, if you do 120, just crank down to 20 frames per second. It's that buttery smooth slow motion.
Yeah.
That's all video stuff. Thank you for talking to Tech Talk with Inner Honest Opinion.
Yeah.
Where we talk about frame rates and resolution in
Yeah,
movies.
we did get kind of lost in that other stuff, right? Whatever, man. You should know this about us. It's the things that make us smile. But are we surprised? I mean, let's be honest.
No.
It's Will Smith being Will Smith. The only thing I'm surprised at is that Jaden Smith is not in it.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
And then
He did do like music in the soundtrack, though, I think.
Did he?
Or at least in
gonna
the
say,
trailer.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
well, you find out that
I'm not a fan of that at all.
this movie is actually a prequel to After Earth.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome there. Yeah. I still
Earth.
love that
No.
movie.
It's so good.
That was when I cut that trailer. It was awesome.
I actually remember that. It was good.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
get
it
so
was-
copyright strikes all over it nowadays.
Yep.
New
Yep.
YouTube.
So sad. I don't know. You said poor Ang Lee. I still think Ang Lee's awesome because he's still
He is,
he's
but
he does something different
this
every
isn't
time.
gonna
man.
help him, though,
This
man.
man,
But it looked like a bad movie. I don't care
that's
advancements
a
in
script writing part.
yeah, but we're gonna say advancements in technology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure, it's cool. They created a digital Will Smith.
now
All right.
do you feel if it wasn't Will Smith, it would have been better?
No, it looked like a bad movie in general.
I'm not gonna lie. I was intrigued with the concept,
Yeah.
but
The
I
film
feel
concept?
we've done it before.
Yeah. That's the part where
Looper.
where I wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Where I wasn't on board. I was just kind of like, yeah, no, I've seen this before. Like
Yeah.
this story isn't.
It's
new.
like one of the only things that Ryan Johnson did that's not that terrible.
yeah. No, Looper was good.
I enjoyed Looper.
Yeah, Looper was. But anyways,
Looper was neat.
if any of you guys saw Gemini Man, by all means, let us know. Definitely drop drop some info in the comments.
I'll
I'm
watch
curious.
Libra Man, maybe Sagittarius Man.
You don't want to watch Taurus Man, or how about Cancer,
Cancer Man. That was my next one.
Cancer Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Virgo Man. Where he
Virgo Man,
just
yeah.
like runs around naked.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't want to watch that one.
Only if it's Steve Carell.
Yeah, I just noticed that a lot of our topics are 2 or 3 things about the same category or the same topic, right? So let's talk Star Wars.
What's the topic? What's the overarching topic?
Star Wars is the thing overall, right? So first thing, final trailer got released,
It
right?
did.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
It did, yeah.
You guys watched it?
I did.
All right, how you feeling about this?
I feel it was a better trailer than some of the other ones. It seemed a little more interesting.
Yeah,
The musical score in it was just like, okay, this is a good throwback.
It was interesting the way that they, because it was tweaked a little bit, but I liked it. It was very it was the same. I feel like it was kind of doing what intentionally this time what you were saying before, right? The trailer that they released where it was just like old scenes, right, from the old Star Wars films, where it was kind of like, this is the journey, this is the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
here the music I think did a better job of like selling that, where it was all like,
this is the culmination of
everything.
And the problem with it is it's still going to be crap, most likely.
That's in your honest opinion.
Yeah, it is in my honest
I don't know
opinion.
if that's in our honest opinion.
And a lot of original Star Wars fans are probably going to feel the same way.
Let's see. When do you think you might see it, Adam?
You're going to watch it opening weekend.
Around what date?
Maybe, I don't know. Around what day?
Yeah.
I don't know what day. Why?
He's going to watch it because
Hey, Siri.
Wait.
Set
What are you
reminder
doing?
to ask Adam about Star Wars December 31st.
So she's not doing
So
it.
it comes out Christmas Day, 25th,
It comes out the 20th.
the 20th. Okay.
Okay, so Marvin's giving me 11 days.
Are we taking a holiday hiatus? I don't think so. right?
No, that's just going to give him time.
To watch it?
To watch
He's
it.
going to watch it because we're going to definitely review
I'll-
that one.
And I want to see if his opinion's the same.
Yeah.
I'll wind up seeing it, and I'm hoping for a good movie, but I doubt it.
We shall see.
We shall see. I do agree that I thought the trailer was definitely it fleshed out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right? Give you a better idea.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher. I'm interested, and this is not from like a film, like buff, but more just like, I don't know. I think like on a personal level, I'm curious as to like what they're gonna do with her there. You know?
I think, well, it's going to be like a send off. And what I feel like this is, all right, this is my thoughts on what's going to happen right now.
Okay.
They've been making Kylo, he's the big boss, bad man. I'm guessing that Palpatine's going to end up being the true boss guy, and then Rey and Kylo are going to be like, we're going to be best friends. We're going to kill him with the power of friendship.
Like Care Bears.
Yeah.
They're just gonna start.
Yeah, because there was a
things off
scene
their
in it. It
stomachs
looks like they were working together,
side by side.
Yeah, to cut down a statue
Yeah, I saw
of
that.
some sort.
Yeah,
Is that Darth Vader's statue again?
I mean, sure, that's redemption, but we already had that with Vader's redemption.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see Kylo go good in this. Seriously.
you just want him to kill him, get rid of him,
I would
his head.
I would prefer him to actually, be a villain. It's like if you're a villain, be that villain.
So how are they going to finish him off?
But
By
yeah,
killing him?
But the thing
Who
is that
knows?
he's not like a villain, though, right? He's conflicted.
He's
He
misguided.
yeah, exactly.
He
Like,
had to work with Lena Dunham.
He
yeah,
he killed
severely
He's
misguided.
upset
he killed his father. So
because he made him work with Lena Dunham. Like, this is your fault.
Although he did
Harrison.
work with Scarlett Johansson recently. Lucky SOB.
and then in Last Jedi, you see me, I see you. Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's all like emo.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, all topless. Didn't that get
Yeah.
like memed out like crazy?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
I just
He did, he
picture
looked
it
so dumb.
played to the Cars, Who's Going to Drive You Home,
Yeah.
as he's talking to her. It's almost similar to the scene from Top Gun where they use that song.
Highway to the.
That's when
danger
Carrie
zone.
Fisher was flying through space.
I still think that. Oh, that was such a crap move. Oh my god, I
it
really
would
do
be
hate
good.
The Last Jedi. Like,
What?
is this the hate that you have for? Like, whenever I think about The Last Jedi, it does. Like it. I mean, hate turns. What is it? Fear turns to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Yeah, that. All of this.
leads to hate.
Hate leads to the suffering.
Scooby Doo meets Yoda.
Yeah. Rocky. Yeah, exactly. We need to kill him, Rocky. Oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I hate Last Jedi.
That's fine.
That's not clear enough.
mean,
But I assume that my hate towards The Last Jedi is the same hate you have towards The Force Awakens.
Towards both of them.
It's the same hate he has towards Tom Holland.
Yeah. You put it in perspective with Annie Packy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I mean, the worst part about it is I've seen it before, and I mean, I'm going to say this trailer looks better. This is the best one that they released.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the movie a fair shot. Like, I'm hoping it, gives me that feeling that I haven't seen since I saw the other Star Wars films, like 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say 1, 2,
classic
3.
trilogy?
I'm talking about a classic trilogy,
Yeah.
like when I first saw them, because I didn't have that when I was growing up. My mom didn't like Star Wars. She wound up enjoying it eventually, but she took me to see those in theater.
She's like, watch
So,
this crap, boy.
Yeah.
So, question for you
So
guys.
it was cool.
Based off of this final trailer, right now, we haven't seen the movie yet, and of course, we'll end up revisiting this. That was cool. Do you think J.J. Abrams is going to go ahead and at least redeem his arc?
I'm hoping so.
Seeing it, but do you think he will? Hope is a different movie altogether.
Yeah, it's the S that's on Superman's
Exactly.
chest.
Hope.
That we'll never get a sequel to.
Almost jumped across this table.
Will was ready to
Warner
turn
Brothers wasn't willing to do what Marvel was.
Homer
He
Simpson.
was
Get
willing
Henry
to
Cavill
turn into
back.
the Hulk all of a sudden.
I was going to jump across this. Why you little?
Yeah.
No,
Homer
he was
Simpson.
Homer.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I was shooting for. Shoot for
Cool,
this.
man.
But yeah. Wow. Did they look at me?
Yeah.
The live studio audience is heavily populated today, guys.
We have
I
the
got-
extended live studio.
Yeah,
audience.
exactly. I got 4 little ones here as well. They're working away over there. I waved right down that way and take a right. There we go.
Keep going.
Keep going. Right there.
There you go.
There's a switch, and that worked. I hope as well, but I think he can redeem it. I think
he can.
So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So I will be massively shocked if Adam walks away with like, yeah, I actually enjoyed that one. He saved it. But I'm wondering if you enjoyed it because J.J. Abrams does, like a good job in crafting a good film, or if that The Last Jedi set the bar so low that a
It's
hiccup
like you
over
could
is
do
enough.
anything now.
Yeah, exactly.
Wizard. Jake Lloyd will come back as he'll play Emperor Palpatine.
So that
will make it
Fat Jake Lloyd.
fantastic.
So that's one thing about it is that I'm always going to be fair and be like objective to it. Like I'm going to like watch it and give a solid. What was that?
No, we are the zigzags hitting us up in Discord. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a solid opinion on it.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's good.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Now, while we are talking about that still, 155-minute runtime. It's official. That's how long the movie's going to be.
That's actually shorter than I was expecting.
And that is the longest Star Wars film.
155 minutes.
Yeah,
I was
one-
thinking hour and 55 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
150,
That's
what is
actually
that,
about
2.5
on par.
hours, right?
Yeah. Wait,
almost
that's-
3 hours.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No,
So
120.
Because 90 minutes is hour and a half. 100 and math.
60. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
60, 120. So plus another.
So it's over 3 hours long, right?
Yeah.
Because 3 hours is 150, correct?
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking you said an hour and 55 minutes. I was like,
Yeah.
that's not that bad.
Hour and 55 minutes. Also.
We were talking about Star Wars, the length of it, right?
Yeah.
Because I heard that it was still being edited.
No, that's the official. That's literally like as we sat down and got ready to do this. Official runtime.
So it's done. because
150
The
Five
cut's
minutes.
probably done. Maybe they're probably working on effects and stuff.
I just heard that Disney is trying to work their magic as much as what they can to make a movie that satisfies everybody.
Gotcha.
Because
Gotcha.
they
I'm
have
not surprised.
Imagineers and top men to help.
Well, there it is. Yeah, AMC Theaters
Hopefully
official
they're
2
going to
hours
imagine-
and 35 minutes. That's
Yeah,
how long
that
this film
sounds
is.
about
2.5
on
hours.
par.
I was right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us.
It should be over 3 hours long, just like The Last Jedi was.
No, none of them were.
Last Jedi was well over 3 hours.
It felt like it was.
Yeah, it felt
Marvin,
like 6 hours.
Marvin
Yeah.
understood where I was going with
It
that.
felt like it was an eternity.
Yeah, just watching.
And we're
the
stuck there
sailboat
watching Laura
just
Dern
out of.
not run from dinosaurs, but instead run from starships.
Yeah, barely run from. She limped away from Starship.
What was her name?
Laura Dern.
Oh, you mean her ship name? Starry
It was
McStarrison.
the Laura Dern.
Yeah, yeah. That one too. That was her Spanish name. Steady McStarrison.
Yeah.
Um,
It was Admiral Akbar got a dumb death.
Carrie Fisher is also getting top billing for this. So, I mean, it's her name you're going to see before everyone else's, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
her that's getting the biggest
'Cause
cut.
Mark Hamill, is he even in this?
I don't think so. I wouldn't expect. I know I would expect, right? Because
If-
now he's like a purposeful space ghost from coast to coast.
Okay, so if Mark Hamill is not in it, that is going to tick people off.
You think so?
Seriously, I do.
What if it's just him looking like pensive
The
in
whole
camera?
time.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like any idea
Hopefully.
as to what you think this
No,
is
no,
going to
I
close
was,
out
I was
with?
thinking like hopefully he just like he's intercut with him milking the.
The blue thing,
Gosh.
Yeah.
squirting
He's
blue milk
like-
in his mouth.
Yep.
He made sure that it died. He killed it before he died, just to make sure it would be a ghost also, so
Yeah,
he could
so-
still get
so he
his
just
milk.
keep
All
drinking it.
bukkake before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Gets stuck in his beard.
But you guys have any of your own theories with everything that you've seen, read, and know, or whatever? Any theories as to what the rise of Skywalker could essentially
I'm
mean?
guessing that's
or
going to
hint
be the
at?
new cult that she makes. We're not called Jedi anymore. We're called Skywalkers.
Skywalkers.
Yeah, where it's
Yeah,
not
that's a
just
safe one.
so you're thinking almost like the Batman thing
Yeah.
from the Nolan trilogy.
Wait, what happened? now?
Oh,
What did I
like the
miss?
Batman people. I
Yeah.
think, because we had the rise of other Jedi showing up, so she's probably going to have to be the founder and teach everyone.
I
We
could
saw the
see
kid with the broom.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
must sweep a power pole.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, sweep the credits up, please.
Yeah.
I need this movie to end. Oh, good
And they want to
God.
still milk it for everything. So,
And it's blue milk.
exactly. They want to blue milk it. I thought it was green in this one.
What?
Is
I
it
think it
green?
was
I thought it was
green in this
green,
one. Blue
yeah.
milk, I think,
Oh.
was the old
Was
stuff.
the original.
I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who cares?
Because it's very
I've seen the
similar-
movie once 2 years ago. I don't care.
It's very similar to how
watched
Luke
that
started
stupid
with the
movie
blue
twice.
lightsaber and ended up with the green one. He started off with the blue milk and ended up with green straight from the teat.
he moved up to blue milk
Oh,
green
good.
milk.
Nice.
or green milk. Yeah.
Exactly.
Whatever. Yeah. It's
I like how we can't keep it straight.
Yeah.
screw that movie.
Yeah,
Forget it.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not watching it.
Exactly. Let's move on to Joker, which is trending right now to be the highest rated R film.
I didn't see any of the Phantom
Highest
Thieves, so I was
grossing
very curious.
R-rated film.
It's not my Joker.
Which one? It's not your Joker?
No, it's not my Joker.
Who's not your Joker? So we all watched the Joker, right? We survived that movie. We had thoughts on it, which is in our last episode. Go ahead.
I feel as a movie, it wasn't, as a drama, it wasn't bad. I still say it's not bad, but as a comic book movie, it was terrible.
Yeah?
It was better than 95% of Marvel films.
In some weird Bizarro world, maybe.
Nope.
Bizarro.
Yeah.
He's a
In this world.
I won't get him in a Superman movie either.
Honestly, I could see myself watching that more than I do most Marvel films.
Well, you also like a bunch of offbeat films, so that's not surprising to
That
me.
kind of falls into your wheelhouse.
Yeah,
that's your
true.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But no,
I prefer
I
real cinema.
I mean, by all means.
No. I was
Yeah.
doing a reference to Mr. Scorsese.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Scorsese,
Yeah.
whatever you call him.
Scorsese? Scorsese. That's his
And
name.
everyone's entitled their opinion. That's how I see it. This is
I-
our honest opinion.
I think that's unfair with what he said.
Everyone used to tell us our opinion didn't matter. What do you know?
Hey, man.
They were right.
Just imagine what he said about Spider-Man 3.
It's real cinema.
Nope, he probably trashed the crap out of it. So I'm just gonna let you and Scorsese deal with that.
I'm sure he loved the dance scene.
I don't know about all that, but I think we were talking earlier, right? Deadpool was is currently the highest R-rated highest
film.
grossing R-rated film.
Yep.
The first Deadpool, not the second one. Sorry, couldn't edge it out. But then we've got now Joker, I guess, racking up money left and right. I think it's at like 730 mil,
Something like that.
and it needs to cross that 900 million. People are hoping that it hits $1 billion. Could you honestly see this movie hitting $1 billion before you watched it? Like, when all we saw were the trailers. When we knew who was in it?
783. Oh wait,
It's at
no.
70.
Deadpool got 783 million.
Gotcha. This one's
This
only
at
like
737.
Okay.
So the interesting thing about it is because it seemed like a low-budget crime artsy type of film.
Yeah, it felt very
And-
artsy.
And so that's what's funny about it, because in some ways it is very artsy, and it's just funny that it's making as much as what it is.
I think because they took that approach is why it's actually doing well.
Well, I mean, maybe it's people screaming for something different.
Yeah.
What scares me is what we said before, is the fact that WB is going to be like, this is what people want, so
No.
we're going to make more of these.
No, let's be completely honest. Oh, that was cool. Twice. You got it?
You got it okay?
Hold on.
I was about to say, we do that magic thing. Yeah, so that magic thing happened. But with the WB, you know that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go ahead and they're going to make a couple more movies like
Yeah.
this. They're going to put at least 2 in development.
It's like, all right,
And-
so now we got to do that with Lex Luthor.
And yeah, and then once one of them bombs because they do something stupid like that, like grab Lex Luthor
And Black Manta.
then they're going to go ahead and realign whatever they're currently filming.
Well,
That's supposed to follow the same one.
The Rock already pretty much announced that Black Adam, like the release date for it. So we're gonna get.
Did he?
Yeah.
Finally? That's still
Yeah, 2020. I forgot when in 2020, but it
So
was a
in-
thing that was said.
Oh, okay.
And again, it's not going to, I guess, tie to the DCEU or whatever it's
But
called.
it is. It's tying into Shazam, and Shazam's tied into the DCEU.
I don't even know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. Oh well.
Yeah.
That's a lot of paper rustling live studio audience.
I actually heard that the reason that Cavill, it's all because of money. That they basically paid everybody way too much, and that's one of the reasons of why they're gonna ditch a lot of this.
You think so?
Yeah, because they paid Cavill more than what Marvel paid Robert Downey Jr. from what I know.
But Marvel screwed up with the first Iron Man movie anyway, where they paid what's his name? It's hard out here for a pimp. More than they paid Robert Downey Jr. They didn't know what they were doing financially, initially, and then they adjusted that.
But even still, they kept it in check.
Yeah,
They paid Affleck and Cavill way too much to start.
you think so? That
what I
honestly,
heard.
I could believe that to an extent, in their rush, right, to match what Marvel was doing. I could see that they were like, yo, let's go ahead and get it, these people in here, let's go ahead and pay them with whatever, and let's get this movie made and throw it out there because we need to compete with the MCU.
Right.
Yeah,
And it didn't work out.
that's their thing.
Yep. Oh, well. You still hear the paper rustling, right? Yo. Stop with all the folding. We hear it everywhere.
Yeah, it's funny.
And that is Will's parenting. All right. I want to talk about the fact that whatchamacallit, Adam did. He pulled a Marvin here, and Marvin almost pulled a Marvin. You bought a new toy.
I did.
You bought a toy.
I did.
You opened it.
No.
You didn't open it? I thought you
Not-
sent a picture.
not-
of
It's
it
a
open.
slipcase.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
slip. It's
okay.
a slip case.
Gotcha.
And I bought the.
So you haven't smudged it with your fingerprints yet?
No.
Okay.
It's actually going to hurt me to unwrap the figure when I actually do display.
Just unwrap a smile.
Tell the people what you get.
Yeah, I
What'd
got
you get? What'd
the Mezco Evil Dead 2 Ash figure, and it was a good deal on it. I couldn't pass it up. And I need Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi, and I forget which Raimi brother. I'm gonna
Tony
have
Todd.
No,
Did you know he really hit bees?
but-
He had bees in his mouth.
I was gonna say you know I'm gonna have to see Tony Todd as well. This
Then you had to
He
go
is gonna
buy
be there,
the
right?
McFarlane
How much
Tony
are they
Todd.
charging for signatures?
I
at
have
that
no
point?
idea, and I'm
So he
scared.
bees in the trap.
I am scared because I got like Bruce Campbell,
Bees
Sam
in the
Raimi with it's either Ted or Ivan Raimi, whichever one was Henrietta in Evil Dead 2.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna get all three of them to sign the box for this.
That's
And
pretty awesome.
That is
And-
pretty
Now,
cool.
the inside slipcover box or the outside?
The outside,
Okay.
outside for display, because
Gotcha.
I'm gonna put the figure in front of the box.
Okay.
with
Okay.
the signatures
All right.
and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make
But
sure you
yeah,
get a good
I mean,
pen.
I got the Sharpie silver.
Okay. Make sure it works and
I bought two new
don't
ones.
cross the
so
streams.
Dude, I'm like really prepared for this. But
when is it?
It's at the tail end of the month, but Tony Todd is going to be there. Clive Barker, Joe Bob Briggs. Like, there's a whole bunch of people I want to see.
That is a lot.
And Alice Cooper is there. I mean, like, I'm excited.
That's pretty stacked.
That is.
Are you going to get Alice Cooper to sign something?
I bought a very nice copy of Welcome to My Nightmare, and he's going to. I'm going to have him sign it.
Okay.
And tell him that I'll see him in a few short days in Orlando.
Nice.
So.
And that's when you break into his room when you're telling him that, right? It's like, Alice Cooper, I'll see you later. Sweet dreams.
It's just funny because I think of how I wonder if it's going to be like, what is it, Wayne's World 2?
Mm-hmm.
Like where they go to see him. It's Wayne's World 1 or 2. You never saw
Which one? Say that again.
What?
You haven't. Yes,
What?
you have.
What?
You're lying,
I've never
right?
seen either of them.
Marvin.
You've never seen any of the Wayne's World films.
No, I did not.
You're lying.
I'm
He's
dead
pulling
serious.
an Adam right now.
No, I'm dead serious. I've never seen any of the Wayne's
How
World
the hell
movies.
have you not
Dude,
seen any of the Wayne's World films?
I don't know. I just haven't.
Really?
I said I had to watch an order. I got to watch Pat. Hey, it's Pat first.
I've seen Hey, It's Pat a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to be sick.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's rather astonishing, actually.
I know. It's just one of those things that kind of got away from me.
Please tell me you didn't see It's Pat the movie.
No, I got to see that first before I watch Wayne's World.
I saw It's Pat
don't
the
watch
movie.
it. Yeah.
I've seen It's Pat the movie a couple times.
I've seen it.
And I got to
a few
see
times,
Superstar
too.
also before Wayne's World.
That's one that I
And
actually
Ladies'
haven't
Man.
seen all of that.
Before Wayne's World.
I've seen most of the SNL films. So yeah. Yeah. I even saw Stuart Saves His Family.
Oh my God.
Was that the second one?
No.
Stuart. Oh no,
No,
Stuart.
Yeah, where he's like the self-help guy.
Yeah.
That I have seen. Let's talk about a couple trailers that we've seen, or a couple? No, a trailer that we've seen.
I was gonna say
We talked about the other one that we
Star
saw.
Wars
Nope.
trailer.
We're talking about.
Oh God. There's something in my eye. It feels so bloodshot.
Okay, so
You're a bastard. You remember season 1? It was him throwing in. It was Adam throwing in puns like. Was it puns or like movie lines at the end?
I'm
Yeah, at the end of
the
every
Punisher.
Yeah. but Marvin cut one out, so then I stopped doing it. 'Cause I'm like, Marvin's annoyed, so I'm gonna stop.
All right, so Bloodshot, starring Vin Diesel, and this is the. Is it Dark Horse Comics?
Yeah, I want to say it's Dark Horse.
Bloodshot.
So what if Bloodshot
movie.
was nothing but Vin Diesel and him trying to get rid of Pink Eye?
Valiant Comics. My bad.
Oh.
Valiant.
Whoops. Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Yep. After he and his wife are murdered, Marine Ray Garrison is resurrected by a team of scientists. Enhanced with nanotechnology, he becomes a superhuman biotech killing machine, Bloodshot. As Ray first trains with fellow super soldiers, he cannot recall anything from his former life. But when his memories flood back and he remembers the man that killed both him and his wife, he breaks out of the facility to get revenge. Only to discover that there's more to the conspiracy
This is way
than
too
he
complicated.
This is Weapon X.
thought. Yeah.
This is Wolverine.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I just know it's a comic from 1992.
I gotta be honest. I think it looks more than terrible.
So I thought about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm still not going to go see it.
You're gonna put it on. Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe if I was like heavily intoxicated.
I mean, we can arrange for that.
I
That
mean,
is a thing.
It's like, hey, Adam, does this smell like chloroform to you? Then you're going to wake up, zip tied to
To
AMC.
AMC Dolby.
Exactly.
I'll make sure you watch it in the highest quality available to us.
Yeah, go and
60 frame per second 3D.
Yeah. Next
I
to
mean-
Bill Cosby. Because he showed us what we needed to do to get you there.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Your
still
zipper will be down.
and then I'm still stumbling out of the theater
Want
because
some Jell-O?
I can't walk right.
Nah.
Because Bill Cosby likes to.
R.I.P. Bill Cosby.
Got it.
He
He's
likes
still
to-
alive, right? Wait.
Is he?
Wait,
Who?
what universe is this?
What?
Is
It's
he dead?
Universe 52.
Who's the Pope?
Is it-
It does.
Whoa,
Bad
so
CG,
Bill Cosby is
bad
still
acting.
alive, right?
Of course he
Yes.
is for now.
Okay.
No one will take him out in prison. I don't think.
No.
I got a little dark.
Right,
Anyway,
he's protected.
Was it because he's black? Is that
you're
why they got a little dark?
Is it? Oh, I see what I did there. Yeah.
Some chocolate pudding
but
cups.
sure. That's what it was. The dark chocolate pudding cups. That's why I was saying that. But
Pudding
anyways,
pops.
the story looks whatever. The movie looks terrible. CG, granted, they have time to still work on it. But there's a scene where, like, when he's fighting, what was that, Iron Spider?
Yeah.
That like
Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, when they were falling out of the
Alfred
building.
Molina.
The
He
CG
literally looks like
so
like
bad.
either one of them. Like
Yeah.
it could be the Iron Spider suit, and it could be the Doc Ock thing.
It
looks
reminded me
crap.
more of the suit
like
from
crap.
Live Die Repeat. Like that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
Exoskeleton.
Yeah. I
Okay,
was like,
so
what does he have at?
I noticed it when he gets his face blasted off,
Yeah.
right? And you see like particles of his face,
yeah, and all the
go.
little nanobots,
Yeah,
running
And-
everything back.
Yeah, and then but it doesn't show it all completely. I mean, is this like a big twist that he's going to be running around without half of his face because some of them get damaged, or he winds
No.
up looking like?
No,
Like
You want-
Terminator.
I was thinking he winds up looking like Sloth from the Goonies because they don't go and they
Yeah.
don't put his face back together right.
Yeah,
They
that
kind
sounds
of
about
mess
right.
up a little bit.
Baby.
He ends up looking like Charlie Brown.
I love that movie.
Uh,
I gotta watch that again soon.
and then Vin Diesel says, "Good grief."
Yeah. Arr.
He just goes and looks at the ground.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Like
Vin
the one
Diesel,
guy
what
with
are you doing?
the arms holds a football for him to kick and then pulls it away at the last second.
Yep.
That's how you defeat him.
And he's done. He's
Yeah.
out for the count. Take that, Vin.
Yeah.
Go finish filming Fast 9,
Guardians 3.
10. Yeah. I am Groot. Whoa! It says you comment or you changed the topics. That was cool.
What?
What?
It unchecked two.
I
of the
didn't do
checks,
anything.
and it said Marvin did it.
All right. Well, since we're going back to the past, Gemini Man bombed.
Yeah. Oh, poor fools. Anyways,
Those poor unfortunate souls.
I will still end up watching this thing in theaters. So I'll have to make my way out there. Let's talk about a different one here real quick. The reason why I put this on here is
What
because
did you do?
No, I'm just looking at a topic that we missed last week and is still getting missed.
it's still getting missed. The one that we said specifically at the beginning of last
Yup.
week's episode. Yeah, I saw it. I was all like, nah, we could leave it.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I can stay awake just to hear you.
Sing it, girl. I watched El Camino, a Breaking Bad story or Breaking Bad movie. What was it called? El Camino. I think it's a Breaking Bad movie. So, Adam, did you watch El Camino?
No.
Did
You
you watch
haven't?
El Royale?
No.
You really haven't?
No, because
He fell asleep.
no, because Nicole and I are actually still in the process of
Watching
watching
the
Breaking
series.
Bad.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got 8 episodes to go.
Okay. All right.
So
all right.
that's
all right,
the
all right,
reason
all right.
why we haven't watched it. And I'm trying to be good and not watch it before.
It's so good. You really need to watch
Stop
it. I don't know why you're waiting. I didn't even watch the show, and
It's
I
like
loved
the
movie.
Harlem Globetrotters of Breaking Bad.
I actually
Wow.
can tell you a movie I did fall asleep on the other night.
Here we
Predator.
go.
The Predator.
Oh, the
excuse
new
me.
one?
Yeah. I fell asleep. I thought it sucked.
So you fell asleep. You thought it
With
sucked.
Keegan-Michael Key?
The Predator.
Yeah, I like the
I've only
camaraderie
seen-
between the guys. That's what made the movie
I've only
entertaining
seen
for me.
part of that.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
them.
care for what I saw, so
Yeah, Olivia Munn's not a good actress.
No, she's only good in Newsroom. That's the only thing I've ever seen her in where I was all like, "Oh wow, she actually did good here."
Yeah, she's not good.
Yeah, she's so hot and useless. Anyways,
She was best on G4's Attack of the Show.
Attack
with
of the
Kevin
Show.
Pereira.
Yeah.
Missed that show.
Yeah, that
So
was a good
anyway,
show.
what
Yeah,
did you
that
think of El Camino? Please
Um,
do not spoil anything.
So
for
I'm
me.
not going to spoil it, right?
Spoiler-free
Everyone dies in the
review
end.
and
It's actually well shot.
Because this takes place after.
Yep. So
Bad?
it takes place after, and I mean, I'm not gonna give any spoilers. You see, what's his name, Pinkman, on the cover.
Yeah.
It's
So-
finishing out Jesse's story.
Yeah,
basically.
Gotcha.
Jesse
Oh,
Pinkman.
so what's his face isn't in it? Christopher Eccleston?
So yeah,
Can't remember his name. Bryan Cranston?
yeah. No. Let's stick with Christopher Eccleston. I think that works.
Yeah.
There's
No,
a couple
no,
cameos there throughout
well,
the film, and I'm not
he-
gonna touch on that one.
He was in that actually.
Christopher Eccleston?
Yeah, he was.
He needs 50 cars, not 49 and a half.
I was gonna
not
say he
49,
was actually doing his carpenter.
When I say
role.
it rains, it pours.
Yeah. that movie.
I really do love that movie.
Yeah.
I always enjoy
it's
it.
such an awesomely bad movie.
Randall Reigns.
Like the movie sucks, but it's so
I don't think
entertaining.
it's
no,
entertaining.
it sucks.
It's
Thanks for
really.
tuning in to In Our Honest Opinion, Gone in 60s podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Got it 60 seconds. Anyway, but El Camino, I thought it was well shot. It was engaging enough for me to actually watch the whole movie, and this is from someone who hasn't watched the anything beyond the first 20 minutes of the
Or
pilot
Avatar:
episode.
The Last Airbender.
Exactly, or that. I've seen more
It
of
leads into
Avatar
that.
than Breaking Bad.
So Will,
But
hey.
yeah, shoot.
So you liked it? You would recommend it? Because I know Zigzag said, "Well, that's 2 hours. I'll never get back."
Yeah, I actually, I would, and maybe that's because I'm not a fan of the show, right? So maybe that like there wasn't anything lacking where I felt like I was being cheated off of. There was stuff hinted at throughout where I was all like, obviously this is from the show. And so, I mean, it made me curious in that way where it's all like, well, maybe I'll end up revisiting the series at some point sooner rather than later. But
I do know that some critics actually said that it's one of the year's best movies, which
Really?
I thought was strange.
Yeah, that is. But it's well shot. It's well acted. The story, again, for however long the movie is, actually kept me engaged. So I do recommend it. For if anyone who isn't a huge fan of Breaking Bad, I think you can watch it and enjoy it. Obviously, there'll be things there to leave you like. I obviously don't know the entire backstory there, but again, you get fed enough to be like, obviously this is bad, or obviously this is supposed to hint at this, or a debt is owed here or there, or whatever. Maybe I'll go back and watch the whole show.
So it parallels Need for Speed.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's a terrible movie that I actually do thoroughly. I have enjoyed watching. I was like, this movie's stupid. And it's the not realistic, but a lot of the car stunts were actually filmed,
practical.
no CG. Yeah, exactly. So I appreciated that.
Just like the knife scene.
Same with
Tom Cruise. And
Yeah,
Same with Gone in 60 Seconds.
yeah. Except for when
Except
he's
for the
jumping
car
over the
jump.
highway. Yeah, exactly.
That was totally real.
That Tom
Don't
Cruise
ruin
thing.
it.
Yeah, right. That Tom Cruise thing. I thought everyone knew that. Like,
No.
I didn't think.
Not a lot
I
of
saw that
people realize
recently
that.
pop up. I think in my Instagram feed as well. Yes, people. Tom Cruise really did have a knife almost like get that close to his eye. The knife was attached to a crane overhead, and
like a
so
steel
wire
yeah.
and everything. Yeah, so that way, I mean, it couldn't, like actually stab him unless he picked his head up. But that was it was a real knife, really Tom Cruise.
Call that a
in
knife?
his eye. Yeah, that's a whole. Yeah, that's not a knife. That's a knife.
Oh, baby. You miss me.
Did you? Yeah.
I
Come
say all
on,
the
bud. Anyways, just completely throw it left field there. Anyways, and since we are watching other things, let's talk about another show that took a glimpse at. Marvin, you
Yes.
finished it. Adam, have you
Yes.
seen a trailer for this one?
I have not seen a trailer.
Living with Yourself?
I only know that Paul Rudd is in it, and that's the reason why I'd want to watch it.
Yeah,
Paul Rudd is awesome, and he's underrated.
I agree.
I like the fact that this show. I think I've only seen 3 episodes. I'll pull it up in a second here and see
Yeah.
how far along I am. But here he really does actually show you his acting range.
He puts in work.
Yeah. And that I really appreciated. I liked the concept
Yeah.
for the show. Like I watched an interview
Give him a
with him
breakdown.
on something.
What so people know what we're talking
And
about.
so the show essentially kicks off right that this guy's digging himself out of a grave, and then as he goes home, he finds that there's him already at home, and I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I don't want to kind of spoil as to what led up to that.
Yeah.
They do touch on that in the first episode, and so I'm actually on episode 5. So
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're
feel
almost
almost
halfway
done.
through.
Yeah.
And
so
it's relatively short.
it is. I mean, they're not even 30-minute.
They're like 20-minute episodes.
Yeah, 27, 35 is the longest episode. 35, and that's the final,
Yeah.
the finale. 27, 21, 29, 24, 27, 26. So 25
Yeah.
minutes, roughly 26 minutes.
Yeah. And I think it came
on
out
average.
on the 19th.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's relatively new.
So it is. It's a good looking show. It's I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah.
And again, Paul Rudd, his acting range.
Yeah.
I like, and this is definitely where like the film like lover in me, it comes out. It's the nuances when he plays each character.
Oh yeah, they're different
Posture,
enough. Yeah.
exactly. Even some of the mannerisms when he talks or whatever. And I'm like, that's cool that it's essentially the same guy, right? The same actor, but he's delivering these two different. He gives you two different performances, and it's obvious.
Yeah.
I really did.
It feels like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
But more comedic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite lines is all like, "What? You're not even Chinese?"
Yeah. I just like the technical, because I mean we've seen them do like double rolls and stuff before.
Yep.
But the way it was done and the way he interacts, I read about how some of it was shot.
Okay.
It's just really interesting.
Really, I'll have to look at that because some of it looks great.
When you get to the end, you'll really see.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of it looks great, but some of it, like his eye line is off.
Yeah.
Like where, to where the actor or to where it's supposed to be or whatever. Like it's just off a little bit. And I'm like,
yeah.
They needed to tweak something here.
Yeah.
But overall, though, no, you're right. There's a lot of interaction. Even they're side by side, like commenting in the car or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever do this, but whenever I'm watching a movie where I know one actor is playing both roles, I'm always paying attention to whenever they flip right and show you like the face of one and only like the side of the head of the other one. I'm looking at the haircut and the ear and everything, and I'm like you can tell it's someone wearing a wig or it is like a different, like you can tell it's a different person or whatever, and it's all like, oh, that's funny. Oh well, one day they'll fix it.
But with, like the very end, they get through some intricate things when he's playing the double. Yeah, and it's really astounding how well they do it.
Is it? Yeah, I'm really gonna have to take a look. Or if you have whatchamacallit, like if you have that link or whatever, send it to.
Because like you see a lot of the time they don't interact. Yeah. But what were you saying, Adam? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say he's come a long way from Super Nintendo commercials.
He has.
Wow.
But that was what put him on the map, was that Super Nintendo commercial.
Yeah. I don't
playing Super Nintendo out in
his underwear.
No, it's like some industrial area with chain link fence.
Yeah, and it's like
and he was wearing that sick coat.
Yeah. He's got like the 90s grunge rocker.
Yeah. Dude's wearing like a duster.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go look that up.
You should. You owe it to yourself.
But this next one, I did actually take a look at, and Adam, I think you watched it as well. Nope. Marvin, I don't think you didn't watch it.
No.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I don't even know.
Why? Because when I jumped into it, you were already 30 minutes into it with my HBO subscription. Watchmen, the series,
I haven't
series.
Seen it yet.
But Will,
you watched it.
Who watches to watch it?
Yeah, exactly.
TikTok.
So you haven't watched it yet, Marvin, right? I have watched the episode 1. Adam, your thoughts on it?
No spoilers.
It's okay so far.
Okay. Why just okay?
It's not good. It's not bad. It seems a little too slow.
Okay. All right, fair.
Like your Breaking Bad complaint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what got you? Okay.
It felt like it dragged severely. However, I do like the, I guess, returning characters.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that.
Okay. All right.
And the fact that it's a sequel to Watchmen, the comic, I think is cool.
It is. That is very cool. They did
because they don't even
the
acknowledge the
Rainstorm,
movie, right?
Cool. No.
It's more based off the comic.
It is. I think it's based off the comic.
That you guys should read, like, for reals.
I need to.
Dude, I read it.
Yeah,
you guys need to read it. Like,
I gotta get like
you guys need to read it.
I gotta get. I read it before I saw
gotta
the
get like a
movie.
digital copy or something.
And I was surprised.
I'll look it up.
Like, you know what?
I'll read it.
The movie did a pretty good job of adapting the comic.
It did some aspects, yeah.
I still love the movie.
Most aspects.
So here's the thing, right? The show is slow right now, but I do want to say
it's going to ramp up. I'm sure
it needs to establish itself. So,
but not that the part honestly that I really really love about it is that there's a lot of commentary on like racism. Like,
yeah, I've only seen 10 minutes.
First episode,
and
there was a lot of racism.
People are complaining about that.
Really? I actually I'm not mad at it. I'm like, oh, I like this. I feel like it'll spark a.
Well, they're
I'm a fan of that.
They don't like that's being used as like the springboard to start everything up again.
Start watching Watchmen.
So.
No, I liked it. I do. I feel like there's it's. I mean, it's uncomfortable. Like that's what I like about it. I hope like anyone listening is all like, so this guy like loves racism and he wants it to be filmed.
Yeah.
Like, no, I like the fact that some of it does. I think it's intended to make you feel uncomfortable, to actually spark some conversation. It's and I don't want to, because I can't jump into spoilers. There's some stuff that I can't expand on here.
No, you can't.
But I definitely recommend watch the first episode, and then we'll have a discussion about that.
We'll expound upon this conversation.
Yeah, that exactly.
I mean, and I'm actually going to rewatch the episode.
Yeah,
You're gonna rewatch The Watchmen?
Yeah,
TikTok.
but who's gonna do that?
Everyone.
Who's gonna
kick it?
Who's gonna rewatch the
I
watching
know,
of The Watchmen?
Oh, it's
Who's gonna
so
satisfy
stupid.
those voyeuristic tendencies?
So
Everyone
stupid.
is. It is so stupid.
No, I'm actually going to rewatch it because I want to see if I have a different take on it. Because if I don't immediately grasp that I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
I will give it a second watch. And so I know you guys are used to me being hateful towards different movies and shows. But
Adam doesn't hate.
But I'll seriously, if I didn't like it, I will go back and rewatch it and try to see if I can come away with a different perspective.
Gotcha. So I want to, and knowing that this is based more off of the, the comic or whatever, like, or what is it that I'm supposed to actually use? It a graphic novel. Sorry, that's the correct term. But it's
It was one of Time's best.
yeah, there you go.
It's known as one of the greatest novels ever written.
I think I am looking forward to, or where the hell was I going with that? Wait, no,
I don't know.
comic
Who
book.
knows?
Can't
man?
read your mind.
That I do want to watch. I do want to read the actual graphic novel a bit more now, because I know that the movie, kind of took some liberties with some stuff, and although I love the movie, I kind of want to be in the know, I guess, in regards to the series.
Put it this way: it's
so.
a Cliff Notes version with a different ending.
Yeah, I know
the movie.
Yeah, and I've watched the extended with all the
Yeah.
Still missing the best scene.
But it's still
the best scene is Rorschach
in the fridge.
Yeah,
It's the best scene from the comic.
wasn't that in the
He was behind. He was behind him.
that's
There's a
right.
note in there
yeah.
whereas he was in an actual fridge.
Yeah.
You're in the comic. It was great.
I've seen the panel. That's
It's so
what it is.
awesome.
Anyways, Regina King, I think, does an awesome job. And I did not remember that Yahya Abdul Mateen of the Traveling Pants was in the show. So
Candyman himself, or
Tony Todd is not in this.
and
Proto
no, he's not.
Candyman.
And Don Johnson
excuse
is.
me,
I like Don Johnson.
Proto Candyman.
I think he did
He's
some
like
good acting
the
there,
fake
so.
Candyman and the new Candyman.
But we'll see.
What if he's a different like Candyman? What is the Candyman's like Power Rangers? They all have like one is bees, another one's like mantises, another one's like I don't know, ants.
With your powers combined, I am ants. Anyways, those are all the topics I've got.
Whoa, man.
uh,
You were saying on the cast. I think the cast did a good job so
Yeah,
far.
yeah. What's his name? The chief of police, Don Johnson.
Yeah,
I really like his acting. Like,
He's pretty awesome in the role.
Yeah,
I actually really liked his character, Regina King. The only thing that I think is funny is the fact. I don't know if it's spoilers or not.
uh-oh.
She's got her little hideout.
Oh, all right.
How could she afford to keep that?
I don't know. And when you see everything, like, yeah, it's not gonna. He didn't spoil anything.
But
Take a look at it.
Okay.
It's a great. I think it's a great start.
Okay.
but you understand where I'm coming from on that.
Yeah,
Because I'm just like, well, how?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Anyways, that's all the topics that I got. I know we've had you held up for quite a while here, guys.
You know what?
We definitely appreciate it.
It's not much different than stupid Night Owl 2.
Uh,
Night Owl 2, yeah.
I have not seen that old, so I don't know that.
From the original, like in the movie and stuff.
Watchmen.
Oh my bad.
It's probably no different than that,
that.
but still, I was thinking way too far on that.
Because he's
Yeah.
like Night Owl 2 is like Batman.
And one of
I really like what's his name playing Night
Drew
Owl.
Carey.
Rorschach is still my favorite character.
Rorschach was awesome.
He
I'm
really
gonna
is.
say on the show too. It's gorgeous. Like it's beautiful with
It
the
is.
way it's shot.
It is.
Yeah.
Again, I love when HBO throws money at their shows, man.
Yeah.
Like
It's definitely apparent.
it pays off. Yep. Yeah. The hovering the police car thing or whatever. Like I thought that was like well done. I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see. It is. It's well shot. Anyways, that's all I got. Remember, guys, or if you watched the pilot episode of Watchmen, let us know what you thought. If we sparked some interest, definitely go take a look at it and then come back and tell us what you thought. You can do that over at inouronestopinion.com, or where you can find me, I'm on Twitter at KryptonsWill.
You can find me. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's run them down.
You ready?
You have two, man.
On Twitter, I am the Artful Gent.
Mm-hmm.
Also at Buddy Talks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's I'm also can be found at buddytalkspodcast.com.
Yeah.
If you have questions, you can email me at buddytalkspod@gmail.com.
Sweet Jesus. Uh-huh.
And also on Instagram, Buddy Talks.
Dude, I'm just feeling good because you pulled a little bit of an Adam right there.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. Speaking of Adam, where can they find you?
All over the place.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on AdamAnalyzes.com at Adam_analyzes.
Yep.
You're on AdamAnalyzes.com.
He's on the dark net.
Yeah.
On Twitter Twitter and the Instagrams.
Yep.
I am not on the dark
I
web.
like the Instagrams.
I said the dark net.
The
It's different.
Instagrams and the Twitters.
Yep.
It's a net more instead of a web.
You can find him over on the Twitters where you can see him twat.
And also at AdamAnalyze.com.
Hey, that was good. We harmonized. That's all I got, man. Goodbye, guys.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Where's
What? We're leaving?
What? Did I already gave mine, didn't I? Krypton's
You did.
Will? Yeah.
You
And
did.
then you
I think so.
did? And then
No.
you did?
No.
I was going to do a Jared.
Yeah.
Will didn't give his place.
Didn't I? But you can always find us all at inouronestopinion.com with the links where you can go to our About page, and you've got the links to Buddy Talks, the links to Adam Analyzes, and the links
You want to say bye?
Yeah. Yeah? All right, come on, Tinies. You guys wanted to say it.
All right,
Come leave us digital hugs.
I'm going to say bye.
Bye.
Say, give us the digital hugs.
Give us digital hugs.
There we go. Go ahead, you could say it.
Goodbye.
And say, give us digital hugs. We want. No. No. Hey, hot stuff. Over here. Come here.
That was adorable.
here.
I was going to say it was.
Say
That was one of the
goodbye.
cutest things.
Goodbye.
There you go.
I
And
was
say,
gonna
don't forget
say
to give us.
That was like one of the cutest
Don't forget to
things.
give us digital hugs.
That was adorable.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
Bye.
she's giving actual
Say,
hugs.
Don't forget
Bye.
to give us digital hugs.
Goodbye.
Good enough.
Hey, you wanted to say digital hugs. Go ahead. Say it. Come on.
no one's
Come on.
listening.
That's my teenager. She thinks she's all cool until she gets put under the
I'm
spotlight.
here, Dad.
Yeah,
We
go
want
ahead.
to get digital hugs.
Yeah. Say it. Say, don't forget to leave us digital hugs.
I don't want to.
There she is.
Good enough.
That's right.
My voice got a little light there. Don't forget to give us digital hugs.
Thanks, baby. I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.